どうですか兄様、おかしくありませんか？
Hey everybody, welcome back to the episode of Nekopara, Volume 4. Sorry I've been a little bit slow on these. I did have the holidays coming up, so I wasn't fully prepared for that. But yeah, we should be able to get back into a usual routine schedule of this, so hope you guys can enjoy that for now. Anyway, let us dive back in. Looks great on you, Shigure. You always wear Japanese clothes anyway. So, there's not a single thing off about it.
そうですよね。嬉しいような、肩透かしのような。
Have I pet you? Just cause...
ゴロゴロゴロゴロ。
Yes, I have. The face she's making though. Gotta make sure you at least give this little sister at least a head pat for trying. Oh, I just pet you on the head. I didn't do anything else. Though to be honest, I feel like if I did anything else, she'd probably freak out about it, and I don't think I'd want to go down that route. That's a little too scary. I don't want to do that. Besides, we've been to this inn plenty of times in the past.
兄様の浴衣姿も素敵です。やっぱり兄様は和服が似合います。いっそ普段から和服で過ごしては？
No way. I can't run a pastry in a kimono.
兄様が和服でパティスリー、店に和服で立ったりしたら。
I don't think we're really showing up. I mean, I think we live, like, above it, right?
話が出ちゃいそう。
Oh no. Wait a second, quit your fantasizing. It's going to be a disaster if you get blood on the yukata tatami mats.
自重します。
We're not expecting like a nosebleed rocket here, are we? Finished with changing her clothes in the adjacent room, Chocolate comes into the room we're in.
じゃじゃーん。
That is adorable. You get a head pat for that.
ゴロゴロゴロゴロ。
Man, I actually do like how the I really like how they kept the color schemes that they had on the kimonos as well. I said yukatas. Well, there's yukata. Wait. I was like, wait a minute. We were just talking about kimonos, and now we're talking about yukatas. Like, wait, no, yukata I think has this. So I was like, this is a yukata. Anyway, why are you so adorable?
じゃん。
Okay, you get one too.
ゴロゴロゴロゴロ。
I love like the little like shocked face that they make when you do this sometimes.
ゴロゴロゴロゴロ。
Oh, vanilla, please.
どうですかどうですかご主人様。ショコラ似合ってますか？浴衣のショコラ、グーカは控えめに言って最高。
Cute AF. I love it. Look how happy she is. This is awesome. Very cute. It looks really good on both of you.
やったー、ありがとうございます。似合ってる？
That giggle though. Maybe serving customers in yukatas in the summer wouldn't be such a bad idea.
兄様？
Uh-oh. I mean, Chuckle and the others are servers, not pastries.
やりました。ショコラ褒められました。今日は浴衣記念日。騒がしいわね。
Oh, nothing, Maple. Maple says as she walks into the room with Cinnamon. I'm not used to this hairstyle on Cinnamon. Wow. Huh. That's different. It's not bad, but it's very different. Loosen up a little bit, will you? Ah, there we go. This is better.
めっちゃの浴衣姿。
Uh-oh.
感想とかいらないからね。私、養子猫だから和装は合わないって自覚あるの。
No, she looks fine. It's not true. It looks great on you.
ですよね。分かってますね、歌唱さん。
そうかしら。まあ歌唱がそう思うのは自由だけど。
いけないのに妄想しちゃう。
I like how Maple's not even like shocked at all by this. She's just used to it.
歌唱さんがめいちゃんの帯を引っ張ってくるくるくるーなんちゃって。
Oh, there it is. Calm down. Oh no. Cinnamon's in the gutter again. Oh god.
そんなめいちゃんってばエッチすぎだよ。シナモン潤っちゃう。
I'm sorry, Maple. I know you have that look of great concern on your.
蹴るわよ。
You know what? I don't even want to say that you should because she probably might actually like that.
おいおい、モンシナ、廊下まで聞こえてんぞ。恥ずかしいな。
お待たせみんな。ごめんね、着るのに時間がかかっちゃって。
It's okay.
でかすぎんだよ、ナッツ。
時間がかかったのはお姉ちゃんが小さすぎたせいだよね。
You two aren't that far off like the extreme ends here.
どうしても大人用がいいって言ってたけど、子供用サイズのしか合わなかったじゃない。
Oh. The face tells me that she's been called out. Uh-oh. Coconut with some spine against Asuki. This is unusual.
おめバラすな。そこまに笑ってんじゃねえ。理不尽。
Asuki and Coconut, they look great on you, so you don't need to get hung up over sizing labels.
いや、私は別に気にしてねえよ。
変じゃなくてよかった。
Coconut's giggles though.
まだ夕食までは時間がありますが、いかがしますか？もう温泉に入れる時間ですが。
Yes, they are.
着替えたばっかで風呂ってのもな。
すぐ温泉に入りたい気もするけど、髪を濡らすと乾かすのに時間がかかるのよね。
せっかくだからいろいろ見て回りたいですね。
賛成。僕初めてだからすっごく気になるよ。
いろいろ見てみたい。
She's way too happy. Look how happy these two are.
観光、社会見学、郷土研究。
I don't see the harm. We'll just come back before dinner time.
ありがとうございます、ご主人様。私たちは自由の身。よし、久しぶりにゲームでもやるか？
Uh-oh.
ゲーム？
めいちゃん、さっき卓球台がありましたよ。
シナモン、私に勝ったことないでしょうに。まあいいわ。たまには本気を出さないと鈍るし。
Now I'm curious.
卓球。さっき美味しそうな匂いがした。あれ何かな？
Chocolate, it's almost dinner time. Try not to overeat, okay?
そうだった。ショコラ、気をつけます。
That face.
兄様はどちらへ行かれますか？
Are we actually gonna have a choice on this? Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go handle some personal business. There's something I want to request from a supplier. It's no rush, but it's a good idea to give him a phone call as soon as possible. I think it's pretty common for an independently owned pasterie. I don't know how to say that still. But I negotiate with every single supplier on my own. even for ingredients not in circulation for the general public. If I need to replenish my supply of them in bulk, there are farmers who will buy it for me. Researching flavors is also a journey to search for ingredients. Since it'd be uncalled for me to talk about work when everyone is excited about sightseeing, I tell them that I have personal business to take care of and leave the room. Just to be sure, I leave the inn and decide to talk someplace quieter. I make my phone call. Oh. I wasn't expecting French. I think I'm gonna save myself from my French viewers. And just say, I'll let this stay on screen for a second, and I'll probably translate it myself, just so I know what it's actually saying. But for those of you who watch this in English and you're seeing nothing but some French, I'll see if I can translate it. Oh boy. I know I'm gonna butcher that. I know I'm gonna butcher that. I guess that would make sense. He would know French. Phew. I was met with surprise from the other person on the line since it was an order from overseas. But it seems like they'll be putting in my order. I return to the inn. I wonder what the cat girls are up to now. Oh. This looks interesting. God, this continues to remind me how much like nicer their art is now.
意外とやるわね、バニラ。この私と互角だなんて。
互角？ポイントは私が先行している。
Well, I mean, I would say if it's like a 1 or 2 point lead, it's still relatively toe to toe.
言うじゃない。久々に本気が出せそうね。
Uh-oh.
ゲーム後に次は本気の本気なんて
言わないわよ。はあ、せい。
Ping pong ball volleys back and forth between them at intense speeds. The sound of the paddles hitting the ball almost sounds like a drum solo. Tick 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 tick.
あら、歌唱、どうしたの？
あ、ご主人。
In this of their intense rally, they respond to my entrance in a tone not out of the ordinary, which perplexes me. Sorry, catch you guys at a bad time.
何を言っているのかしら？こんなの遊びよ。
お。
さっき本気と言っていたけど。
Look at this smug face. Look at that smug face.
次から本気よ。
It seems that Vanilla won their last rally. I wasn't even able to see the ball. Catgirls really are something else.
ご主人、それは違う。
猫でも苦手な子は苦手よ。シナモンなんてすぐ空振りするし。
Show if I mean, oh no.
ショコラは手でキャッチしちゃう。
That seems exactly like how chocolate would be. Interesting. なるほど。なるほど. That makes sense, actually. So Chocolate and Cinnamon went somewhere else while these two duked it out in ping pong then. Now that I think of it, seeing you two together is a rare sight.
そうかも。
まあ、別に意図的に避けてるわけではないし。
Yeah, I do agree with that. It is an unusual duo to see together. Not that I mind, though. Here, you both get a head pat. It's just a head pat, Maple. There you go.
たまには遊んであげないと。
それは年長者である私のセリフでしょうか。
Vanilla's being all smug this episode. This is interesting.
私はまだ本気を出すと言ってない。
Uh-oh.
まさか。いえ、そんなわけが。バニラが意外と器用で驚いたけど、まだ私の方が早いはずよ。
Uh-oh, this is getting concerning.
あ、シナモンが呼んでる。
Oh. And the moment that Maple's eyes go astray.
スキアリ。
Yeah, I saw that coming. With a loud tick of the ball being ricocheted across the table, Vanilla serves an ace over Maple.
勝利。
認めるわけないでしょ。なし、脳幹、絶対に許さないんだから。
That was a little bit cheap.
シナモンが呼んでるとか嘘じゃない。
So this is how Vanilla plays for real, huh? Scary stuff.
ふう、負けを認めないとは。
Uh-oh. Now there, let's try to get along, okay? I'll leave the ping pong table and head someplace else. I find Oski and Cinnamon in the game corner. I feel like seeing these two together is pretty rare too. Look how intense they are. Go! Look at them go! I don't usually see Cinnamon in a, well, serious face like this. Usually it's a happy face or, yes. Still, this is not unusual. Or this is pretty unusual. Huh. Can you stop making those noises, Cinnamon? She's trying to concentrate. Husky's playing silently while Cinnamon is watching from behind, rocking her body from side to side, letting out bizarre yelps. Yeah, no kidding. What are you doing?
歌唱さん、見ての通りゲームです。懐かしいシューティングゲームが置いてあったから遊んでみたぜ。
Oh. Yeah, this is pretty classic. I remember a friend playing it back in high school.
懐かしいとか言っても、私はこのゲームの全盛期なんて知らねえけどな。
Understandable, being a cat girl and all. Cat girls develop at different speeds than human. Their appearance, speech, and overall conduct matures in a few years' time, much faster than a human being. Asuki is the oldest of the Miniduki cat girls, but even so, she didn't exist in the family back when I was in high school. Are you waiting for your turn, Cinnamon? Though there seems to be a bunch of other cabinets around.
私は見てるだけで満足と言いますか、自分ではうまくできそうにないし。
Fair. The usual then.
見ているだけでドキドキして声が出ちゃいます。
Hey, look, there's the face I recognize.
変な注目を集めちまうぞ。
It's not a single scene. It's not a normal Cinnamon scene if there isn't something like this going on. Of course. Oh, well, there's not that many other patrons around, so you should be fine. Okay, now she's got a bit much.
うるせえ。あずちゃんこそ声が出ないの？こんなにドキドキするのに。弾が飛んできたくらいでキャーキャー言ってたらシューティングゲームなんて遊べねえっつーの。
She's not wrong.
でも声を出した方が楽しいよ。
いいから黙って見てろ。シューティングゲーってのは寡黙で孤独で
Are they though?
内なる自分との戦いってやつなんだよ。
No. I guess if it's a single player type game, yeah, sure. Suddenly a laser beam comes flying at her, sweeping through half the screen. It's a beginner's trap, an attack that you can't avoid unless you know about it beforehand. Bagoom! Ozgi's fighter ship explodes into a million pieces. Yeah, it seems like a bit of a cheap trick, honestly. Poor Ozgi.
声出ちゃったね、あずちゃん。変な言い方すんじゃねえ、もうしな。
Don't get too hooked and forget about dinner time, alright?
おう、もちろんだ。は
So we got what? Coconut and chocolate, yeah, exactly. I go back to strolling around the inn, but I spot neither hide nor hair of chocolate or coconut. And coconut. Maybe they both went outside? I wonder as I come to the lobby before spotting the two at the concession stand off in the corner. I'm not surprised.
おまんじゅう、おいしい。
This seems about accurate. It really does. I'm not surprised by this at all.
これが伝説の温泉まんじゅうなんだね。甘い、おいしい、甘い。なるほど、これは最高においしい。
She's such a glutton. Hey, hey.
ご主人様、お兄ちゃん、もう用事はいいんですか？
Yeah, I'm all done. You know, if you eat manju now, you're not gonna have any room for dinner. Oh no. The face. Those faces.
それは、実は山ににゃまれぬ深い理由がありまして。
Oh, which is?
温泉まんじゅうが ちょうど温まったところで
Right. なるほど。
美味しそうだったんです。
Chocolate, why are you so adorable? I see. It's neither a deep nor compelling reason at all.
ごめんなさい、僕が食べたいって言ったからショコラは我慢してたんだけど。
I assume that one tiny little hot spring manju probably wouldn't spoil your appetite for dinner, Coconut.
あ、うん、実はもう10個目なんだけど。
For crying out loud, girl. Still, this probably isn't worth scolding them over. Are they really that good?
え？あ、うん、すっごく美味しいです、ご主人様。
Well then, maybe I should have one. I buy a hot spring manju bun from the stand. It's freshly made and piping hot. I take a bite into it, and my mouth is greeted by a fluffy and moist sensation. Atop my tongue, the red bean paste starts to break down, and the sweetness starts to spread. Now I see. Is this supposed to be hofu hofu? Hofu hofu. Was that mole? I gotta say mofo mofo. Ah, God, I'm like blanking on my. Wait, I think I'm blanking on that. Never mind. This is pretty good. これは oishi? I think that's what that is. I forget what this one is. I think that's oishi na. It's been a while since I've actually read all the Japanese dialogue. I forget what that word is in front of the. I think is it oishi? I don't remember. I don't know all my kanji, so that's my bigger problem. Neither the Western sweets I make nor the Japanese sweets my family makes are ever served warm. Eating a piping hot manji bun while huffing it to cool it. Excuse me. Eating a piping hot manji bun while huffing it to cool it down in my mouth is a pretty interesting experience in its own right. You know, I've been to the hot spring district plenty of times in the past, but I never ate one of these before. Mostly because the cat girls weren't around back then. Even when the four of us, my parents Shigure and I, traveled, buying local snacks and eating never came into the equation. And it's not like our family doesn't get along, but doing that just isn't in our nature. If chocolate and coconut weren't here, then I probably wouldn't have learned how these taste. Maybe it inspires him. Don't know. Thanks, guys. Head pats for you both. Head pat coconut. There you go. Well, I said to them jokingly. Keep this hot spring manji business between us and a secret from Shigure and the other girls, alright? I giggle though. Yeah, that might help. Alright, I'll catch you both later, then. Don't be too late to dinner now, you hear? I decide to part ways with chocolate and coconut and return to my room. They're not wearing their bells, interestingly enough. I just kind of noticed that. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. I'll see. Oh. Hey, so this is where you've been, Shigure. Did you need something? Did you have to put in a call for work too, by any chance? Nothing to apologize over. Unless, well, I think that's how you say it. Maybe on a regular holiday, but it's a weekday by normal standards. She never told me the specifics, but Shigure apparently runs a company. With her income, she's able to buy the cat girls clothes and allow them to take bellholder exams, among other things. My dad is harsh towards me, but he's soft towards my younger sister Shigure. It seems that he is pretty liberal towards the cat girls in his business. The cat girls are enjoying themselves individually, playing ping pong, playing video games, buying from the concession stand. I keep the hot spring manji bun thing a secret. Sure, but what did you have in mind? Karaoke, huh? I only went a bit back in high school. Can you sing, Shigure? Sounds like a plan then. Oh boy. Once she starts singing, the mood gets turned on its head. Huh. Amazing. Apparently I'm still clapping. You're really good. Do you think she's practically pro level? I give her generous applause. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. No nosebleed. None of that. We don't have to clean up a mess here, okay? Ugh. Hey, are you alright? Okay, fine. The two of us are here to do some karaoke, so I very well can't not sing, huh? Though going up after an excellent singer like Shigure does load on the pressure. Let's see. For newish songs, there's that one I learned back when I was studying abroad. That's in French though, isn't it? I searched the list. Huh? I can't find it. I thought it was more or less a hit song too.
兄様の留学時代というとフランスの曲では
Mm-hmm. That's such a beautiful melody.
世界的に有名な曲でもなければ海外の曲は収録されていないかと
Ah, you don't say. Yeah, Kasho, come on. In the end, I sing a song that was popular back in my high school days, faintly remembering the lyrics. It doesn't put the person through it.
兄様の歌声とっても素敵でした。いただきます。
Alright, which one are you, Nyad? I think that was Chocola. I like this little I like this little artwork here. You can't really see Kasho, which is unfortunate, but it's not bad. This is like it's kind of. Oh my god, Vanilla, please. guys, a serious question. Why is Vanilla being so adorable? I don't get it. She used to be kind of deadpan-y. Now she's like actually being cute. What is this? I have several questions. I mean, you can clearly see everyone else is being their usual self. Then you the coconut. I just realized how much food she has in front of her. Oh no. Oh wait, hold up. Did they actually pay attention to that? So if I'm understanding this all correctly, coconut is right here on the top portion. So those are the three. Are those the three there? But you can't see this. I guess it's hidden behind that. I wonder if they actually paid full attention to that. That's a pretty long spread, but... Huh. There's that cup there, but I don't see it in this shot. I think maybe unless that's it right there, it is hard to tell. That's kind of cool. I don't know why I'm spending so much time on this. Also, this... Yeah, it looks good.
お刺身美味しい。素晴らしい。100点満点のうちの1頂点。これ美味しいです。何でしょうか。フカヒレの煮物ですね。
Shark fin?
ああ、これが。
People actually eat shark fin? I guess I shouldn't be surprised what people to eat. I'm just not used to seeing that kind of stuff, you know, had as for dinner, or I guess this is dinner, yeah.
フカヒレって？
サメのヒレのことよ。
サメ？いい香り。ご主人様、これ何でしょうか？
My mind's still back at her saying "Sup, man." I'm just immediately going in my head. Was it you 110 with your little intro line when she joins the battle? Like, why is that stuck in my head? God dang it. Let's see. That's a masutake mushroom, chawanmushi. I think I said that right. Apologies if I didn't. It's savory egg custard and it's filled with black throatfish, I think.
匂いだけでわかったの？このお品書きを見たのではなくて？
Oh, there was a menu? With this kind of cuisine, it's easy to tell by the aroma. It's harder to do that with a menu consisting of stuff covered in sauce or ketchup, though.
さすがです、兄様。
メインはすき焼きか。いや、こっちの塩焼きがメインか。
いやいや、この天ぷらが
Asuki can't make up her mind.
メインディッシュみてえのが3つもあるぞ。
よく食べる子たちなので多めにと言っておきました。遠慮なくどうぞ。
I know one of them eats a lot.
やったー。お米は栗の炊き込みご飯だ。
Chestnut rice? Oh, okay. Hakata piles on a heavy helping of rice into her rice bowl. Asuki looking at her like, what on earth?
そんなに食えんのか。さっき温泉まんじゅう食ってんだろ。
Uh-oh.
なんで知ってるの。なんだ、やっぱ食ったのか。あ、引っ掛け。
ココナッツったらあまり完食をしちゃダメですよ。大丈夫だよ、しぐれちゃん。街を探検してすっかりお腹が空いたから。
いっぱい歩いたよね。
They probably worked it off a little bit. I guess it depends on how far they walked. You guys didn't walk anywhere dubious, right?
もちろんです、ご主人様。
屋根の上とか歩いてないよ。
Why would you walk on rooftops? Cat girls are way more rare around these parts than in Tokyo. You weren't doing anything that caused a scene, right?
わかりました。
気をつける。そんなわけで食べるぞ。
And there she goes.
おいしい、おいしい、すごいおいしい。
Good God.
ちょっとココナッツ、野生に帰ってるわよ。おっと、いや、いっぱい歩いたからお腹が減ってるし、こんな美味しいのを好きに食べていいだなんて。天国みたい。おいおい、釜飯一人で空にしちまったぞ。
It's her.
あ、そうか、みんなの分。
大丈夫です。こんなこともあろうかとみんなの分は別に用意してもらっています。
Oh God.
本当？よかった。
She ate all of her portion already?
今日は旅行なんですから、好きなだけお腹いっぱい食べなさい、ココナッツ。
やったー！ありがとう、しぐれ様。
Uh-oh. Oh God. Oh my God. How?
Oh おい、しぐれ、本当に大丈夫か？料理がなくなりそうだぞ。
Yeah, Asuki, I'm a little worried about that too.
私としたことがココナッツの成長を見誤っていました。
Maybe we should add an extra order.
正直私には多すぎるくらいなのですが。猫はいっぱい食べる。美味しいものはどんどん入っちゃいます。
密かにダイエット中だったのに、こんな美味しいの食べちゃうじゃないの。
No.
めいちゃん痩せてるのに？私はスレンダーが理想なのよ。
Oh no. Oh no.
笑うんじゃないわよ、バニラ。
That freaking face! I think that you're nice and healthy the way you are now, Maple.
まあ、歌唱がそう言うなら無理なダイエットはしないけど、油断すると一瞬でたるむのよ。めいちゃん、どうして今こっち見て言ったの？
I wonder why.
見てないわよ。
本当？本当に？ふにゃー、満足です。満腹、エネルギー充填 120%。うっす、さすがに、食いすぎた。
小豆の小さな体にあの量の料理が入るなんて、猫ってすごいわよね。
小さいって言うな。
Yeah.
さすがのあずちゃんも動きが重くなってますね。
満腹になったのいつ以来だろう。美味しかった。
あの量完食とはさすがは猫たちですね。
Yeah, I mean, especially coconut. I managed to finish off mine too, but I am sure full now. The amount coconut ate was especially a sight to behold.
よし、腹ごなしに風呂に行くか。行く。ショコラが行くなら
いいわね。ここの湯はお肌にもいいらしいわ。ツヤツヤになるのだとか。
お肌ツヤツヤ、いいかも。そういえば看板に露天風呂って書いてあったけど、露天風呂ってなんだろう。はて、なんだ、職場には露天風呂に入ったことねえのか。外にある風呂だぞ。外で裸になるの？ま、お子様には早いかもな。
Might be too much for more than just the kids, honestly. Might be a very, very, very concerning thing.
それは大胆。ちょっと恥ずかしいかも。どうしよう。からかうんじゃありませんよ、あずき。外といっても塀はあるから周りからは見えないですわ。
I was gonna say, there's gotta be some privacy to it.
それは安心。せっかくですから露天風呂に行ってみましょうか。やったー。兄様はどうなさいますか？
I'm gonna go lay down for a bit. I'm bursting at the seams. Even if I tagged along, a big bathhouse like that is going to have men and women separate.
あ、そっか。ご主人様とは入れないんですね。別々は寂しい。
Oh.
この旅館には貸し切りで使える家族風呂があるそうですよ。
I doubt you'll be able to take a relaxing bath with this many people, though. Don't mind me, just go and enjoy that big Rottenborough without me.
そうね。私も歌唱の前で体を洗うのはちょっと。
歌唱さんに大切なところを洗ってる姿見られちゃったりしたら、もう姉ちゃんってばそんなはしたない。シナモン潤ちゃん。
I don't know how to feel about that.
どうして私が見せる流れで妄想するのよ。自分が見せたらいいでしょうが。
そんな私も見せろだなんて。シナモンもっと潤ちゃん。
Oh god.
置いていきますよ。
あ、ほら行くわよシナモン。
Everyone leaves the room. I use the seat cushion as a pillow and lie spread eagle across the tatami mat. Now all by myself, several things start to cross my mind. Like, How do I get to a flavor that'll make my dad recognize my skills? I'm neither a match for my mincer nor my dad's distinct flavors. And the sliding door opens with a loud rustle. Considering everyone just went to the bath, it's too early for anyone to be coming back. Maybe one of them forgot something?
箇所、風呂に入らねえのか？
Well, Yatsuki. I stood up. Nah, I'll go soon. But what's up? Forget something, Atsuki?
まあ、それもあるけど、ちょっと気になってな。また何か一人で悩んでるみてえだからさ。
Crap. Did I really look like that?
もう、あんなことがあったから、悩んでんのはみんな知ってると思うけど。でも、それだけでもないような気がしてな。
No, it's not a big deal.
大したことじゃねえってんなら、隠すこともねえよな。私が気になるんだ。話してみろよ。にゃにゃ
What? I have to do this.
ガラガラガラガラにゃ
It's for the reason I like you. You're more of a busybody than I thought.
年長者だからな。
Actually, I'm older than you cat girls. On second thought, never mind. It's really nothing major, I swear. Do you remember when Cinnamon and Coconut were eating those convenience store sweets earlier today?
ああ、くじで当たったとか言ってたな。
They're sold at convenience stores. Freely consumable at any time and in any place. I've been making Western sweets to bring smiles to everyone's faces, but I'm starting to think that the closest thing to that goal are those sweets. Low price point, buyable any time at any place across the country, and a long shelf life to boot. I'm trying to bring smiles to even more people's faces, so my worry is, if that's the case, then what's the point in me baking Western sweets?
ふむふむ。そんなことを考えてんのか。本当に大したことじゃねえな。何を悩んでんのかと思えば、過小らしいっつうか。味の好みは千差万別だ。それでも大抵の人はコンビニスイーツよりは花椒のケーキを美味しいって思うだろ。
I'm trying my best to make things as delicious as I can, but when I compare it to other stuff...
味が違うのは確実だろ。
I think I see where he's going with this. He keeps comparing, like, it's the concept. I think it's at this point the concept of you are your own worst critic. So, and I guess this is partially due to, like, a lot of the shows I used to watch when I focused a lot more on cooking, especially when I started making my own, food at home. And a lot of it just came down to trying out a whole bunch of other things, trying things that aren't necessarily yours, and seeing combinations, seeing ingredients, getting inspired from other people's work, and finding ways to improve your own food off of after experiencing others. I think that's probably where this is kind of going. Maybe. Because I think that's what it is right now he's... I mean, sure, yeah, his dad kind of shocked him there. But I think that's probably what he's missing. That's what it means. I think that probably is what he means by the core. He's not trying to... I think he's cooking for the sake of trying to get everyone to be happy and all that stuff without actually thinking about why he really wants to cook. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure yet. Yeah, I think it's different, alright.
それなら比べる意味がねえよ。
But bringing smiles to an even greater audience is...
笑わせたいってだけなら漫才でもやった方がいいんじゃねえか。
Good point. That's not what I meant.
わかってんじゃねえか。同じ笑顔といってもいろんな種類があるんだ。
All sorts of types.
花椒のケーキを食べた感動は他のことじゃ代わりにならねえと私は思う。
That's so. That's good if that's the case.
それを目指して努力してんだろ。
Or, yeah. I read the wrong one.
たまに記念日のケーキを買いに来る客とかいるじゃんか。
Yeah, there was one last... there was one last night right before we closed. They said it was their marriage anniversary, but they were getting home late due to overtime.
私は夫婦生活には詳しくないけど、結婚記念日に夜中に帰宅ってのはどう考えても大丈夫じゃねえんだろ？
Yeah, well, I mean, it depends. Maybe if you work it out and plan things either earlier or before, I'm sure they could make that adjustment. You know, communication is probably the most important thing for that. I've never been married, so I'm no expert myself. But most likely, yeah.
ご機嫌を取るためにコンビニスイーツじゃなく花賞のケーキを選んだことには意味があるんじゃねえか？
Yeah, there's a good point to that. There was significance because he came all the way out so late to buy a cake. Once you put it that way, I see your point. It's probably nothing I should have been worried about.
だな。
I mean, in my mind, I know that it's nothing, but...
先日のことが尾を引いて弱気になってるんじゃねえか？
Maybe. It's been a while since I've gotten trounced that badly.
ところで花賞、温泉宿に来たのに温泉に入らねえとしぐれがますます気にしちまうぞ。花賞が落ち込んだのは自分のせいだってしぐれは悩んでこの温泉旅行を企画したんだぞ。
She went through all that. But that was my problem too. No. Even if I said that, she probably wouldn't listen.
頑固というか思い込みが激しいというか、そういうところ親父さんも花賞もしぐれも親子だよな。
Is that a fact? Yeah, I thought that I was pretty normal myself. Nevertheless, thank you. I'm going to go to the hot spring.
よし、じゃあ風呂に行こうか。背中流してやるぞ。
What?
花賞を一人で風呂に行かせたらまたつまらないことを考えそうだかな。
I don't know how to feel about the hands here. Oh no. But going to the men's bath. I know you're a cat girl, but even that's a little...
バカか。他の男も入ってくるかもしれない男湯に私が行くわけねえだろ。家族風呂を使うに決まってんだろ。花賞が気乗りしねえってんなら無理にとは言わねえけどさ。
No. Okay then. Let's go in together. Gotta say, it's pretty rare for you to be... Pretty rare for you to propose this kind of idea.
バカ。何顔を赤くしてんだ。本当に背中を流すだけだっての。
Yeah. Right. You just surprised me. I quickly get my bath time toiletries together before opening the sliding door. Oh, hi, Coconut.
ナッツいたのか。
Is this volume 2 all over again?
僕なんとなくお兄ちゃんの様子が気になって部屋の前まで戻ってきたらお姉ちゃんと話してる声が聞こえたから。
I see. Thanks for being so concerned, Coconut.
立ち聞きしちゃってごめんなさい。
It's no biggie.
聞かれて困るような話ならこんな場所でしねえよ。ナッツも一緒に入るか。
いいの？
Of course you can. Granted, I do think the Timbero bathhouse that's open to everyone is more spacious.
そんなことよりお兄ちゃんとお姉ちゃんとお風呂に入りたい。僕楽しみにしてたんだ。
言っておくけど本当の本当に背中を流すだけだかな。
Wait, what?
うん。
Chotto a minute. Ah. have a slight feeling I know, what would have probably happened there. I feel like that might have been a deleted scene. Or not really, a cut scene, I think is probably the better term. Huh. I know now for those of you that are I have a suspicion. I'm not saying it is. But, for those of you that are wondering, no, I don't have the 18 plus patch in here. I'm not gonna want to censor all that. I'd rather not have to try and censor all that. So, I don't really know where it is, because apparently usually they're with the Steam stuff nowadays, but from what I heard, this one actually wasn't with the Steam store. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe they've updated that, but I don't actually know. Anyway, yeah, I don't have it on. I don't plan to install it, mostly because I'd rather not have to deal with a whole lot of censorship, because it's a bit of a pain in the butt to have to go through all that. That's why I'm kind of like, I'm a little bit, hesitant to do that for any visual novel types, because there's a lot of censorship that gets involved, which means there's a lot more editing, which means episodes take longer to get out. So, yes, and also, not to mention, YouTube probably isn't going to like whatever the 18 plus patch is going to have, which means I'm going to either have, which means I'm going to have to literally abide by the rules. Or risk, I don't know, something really, really, really bad. I don't know. Nonetheless, that's why I don't have the 18 plus patch on, and that's why I'm sitting here looking at this like, I'm pretty sure that was an 18 plus scene that it was leading into. But I'm probably wrong. Because of that last dialogue kind of was a little bit like a, huh. Anyway. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and get going. Late at night, I'd just been lying here with my eyes open, wide awake. Thought the futons are uncomfortable, though. Shigure and the cat girls all seem to be resting well. Why am I not surprised by that? Yeah, I don't think I can get to sleep. Exit the room, careful not to make a sound on the way out. The inn has its lamps on at night, but once I leave the area, I'm greeted by rural darkness. Depending on the spot, it's dark enough that I can't even tell where it is I'm standing. This hot spring district is usually bustling with tourists during the day, but in the wee hours of the night, it has a completely different atmosphere. I peer down from the bridge. Darkness. All I can hear is the sound of the running river. I feel I can make out most of the moon's reflection on the water surface. No. Wait, is that just a street light? I peer deeper below the bridge to confirm. Holy crap! I suddenly get tackled and nearly fall into the water below. Asuki, you almost made me fall in! Why in the world would I ever do that? I woke up in the middle of the night, so I was just taking a little walk. No, I mean... I guess what I was doing was sort of misleading. If you're that worried, want to join me for my walk?
たくしょうがねえな。夜はこんな感じなんだな。
Aren't you cold, Husky?
平気だ。カシオこそなんで夜中に出かけんだ？どこも閉まってんぞ。
Just like I told you before, I just so happened to wake up.
まだ悩んでんのか？
No. Well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't. Everyone's got one or two worries on their mind, you know?
温泉宿で夜に目が覚めちまうほどはねえよ。少なくとも私には。
So why did you get up, Husky? Is it because I got up?
私はしぐれの「兄様!」って叫び声で起こされたんだよ。
Huh?
寝言だったみてえだ。寝直そうと思ったんだけど、カシオがいねえのに気づいてさ。
Apparently, Shigure was sleep shouting for me after I left the room? So you went out of your way to come looking for me?
外靴がなかったからな。普通じゃねえだろ、こんな夜中に。
Sorry, I really just needed to clear my head.
悩みってまだコンビニスイーツのことで？
No, I'm good on that front now. It's just that I've been thinking back on everything up until now. And I'm almost positive that there's something I'm still lacking.
カシオの今までのことって？
After I graduated college, I studied abroad in France. Graduating and taking over the family business with no other options on the table wasn't satisfactory to me in the least. I wanted to broaden my horizons. I don't want you to get the wrong impression, though. It's not like I hate the Minaduki Japanese-style sweets, got it?
分かってるよ。カシオが親父さんに敬意を払ってることも。
On a Paris Street corner is where I first encountered my mentor's cakes. In my mentor's shops, I ate those impressively delicious Western-style sweets and saw the smiles of the patrons there. I thought to myself that this was exactly what I was in search of.
水無月の和菓子屋にはないものか？
The Minaduki shop doesn't have seating for patrons. The majority of Japanese sweets they make are sold in department stores, after all.
ああ、そういやな。
I pleaded with my mentor to take me as their apprentice and learn the ways of Western confectionaries from them. When my study abroad was nearing an end, my mentor told me, I've already taught you everything. Although, personally, I don't feel as though I've matched my mentor's distinct flavor in the slightest. The last thing they told me was that all I needed to do was work on completing what I learned on my own.
そういうもんか？
This isn't a factory where everything needs to be the exact same. Without any personal flair, there's no point in a person even making it. That's what I was told.
なるほどな。
I plan on running my own shop once I got back to Japan, which is why I made the request to my mentor. I requested that I'd be allowed to use the name, and they gladly obliged.
のれん分け、免許改伝ってわけか。
That's how the name of the shop became La Soleil. In French, it sounds kind of odd, but
妙なのか？フランス語とかわかんねえんだけど。
ah, right. Soleil by itself means the sun. The sun is what we call a masculine noun, so it's normally written as Le Soleil.
へえ。
Oh, is it feminine? Did they do the feminine particle? But Mentor is female. She apparently tacked on la, reserved for feminine nouns there instead. Ah, okay, fair enough.
そもそもなんで太陽なんだ？
Because everything under the sun? I don't know. There's apparently an origin behind the name, but she never gave me a clear answer to it. Seems like something she wants to keep private. She lives by herself now, but She once had a husband and a son, so I assume it had something to do with that.
ふむふむ。まあ言いたくねえことだったら無理に聞いてもな。
Yeah, that's my logic. I was taught many things by by way of my mentor. Really, all sorts of things. When it came to Western sweets, I had pride and confidence. And yet I was shown up by the whipped cream my father threw together despite him never so much as mentioning Western style sweets before.
そんなに差があったのか？
Yeah, compared to anything I'd make, the flavor was much more clear and distinct. Closer to what I'd consider ideal.
ん？歌唱の理想ってその師匠の味なんだよな。
Oh, he's trying so hard. That's what got it. He's trying so hard to imitate. He's not putting his voice. That's it. There's always the whole thing about saying, for chefs, how they always say, put you on a plate. Obviously, not literally, but I think that's the concept they're trying to push here, is he spends so much time imitating others that he's not really found his own flair, his own uniqueness. He's always trying to compare himself to others. Got it. Okay, that's probably where this is going. That's right. I guess in the end, my dad and my mentor are the real deal. And I'm just a phony trying to mimic them.
なんだよ偽物って。
You heard my dad say it, that my cooking has no core. It has no core because he has no actual impact on it. It's not him. That's why it's a coreless cooking. I get it now. What did he mean by core, I'm under? It means his own unique. Got it. And rooting over that fact brought me to say that convenience store sweets might be better.
歌唱らしいけどな。
So yeah, okay, I'm getting this now. It's two pieces. One, it's your worst critic, and it's his own lack of his actual self, and the very, very works that he creates. Yes, he's making delicious sweets, sure, but he's just going by, going through the motions. He's not actually bringing, out himself into it. He's not putting his own flair into it. He's not making his own inspirations or yeah, pretty much that way. That's pretty much what it is. I think that he's missing. That's why his dad said his core is missing. He's not focused on finding his uniqueness. That's why.
結局のところ、歌唱自身が納得いくまで突き詰めるしかねえんじゃねえか?
Yeah, that's what I think. I keep thinking to myself, how can I make my sweets even better?
私も協力してやるよ。何でも言ってくれ。
Thank you. Speaking my mind has taken a load off. But I think it's time we head back now.
そうだな。すっかり冷えちまった。
Sure does make me want to take another bath.
だな。あ、風呂に入るだけだぞ。本当に風呂だけだかな。
See, like, you know how I was saying right beforehand, I was assuming that there was an R18 scene that came in with Coconut and Natsuki there? This just further implies it. Okay, I got it. I swear. Watch for breakfast too, I see. Oh no. Alrighty, and on that note, I will go ahead and say that is going to be all for this episode. I think I kind of see where they're trying to go with the story, which is not a bad thing. It's never a bad thing. I'm curious to see how it's going to unfold, where he's going to find all the inspiration, sure, but it's not. I guess I can't say it wasn't fully predictable. Then again, or that was, well, I don't know. Is it predictable? Maybe. I feel like I know where it's going just because it's like this is stuff that I've either watched enough or my own grandmother told me that I should be doing when it comes to this. So, anyway. That is going to be all for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys on the next live stream or video that I do. Until then, I will catch you guys all again real soon.